Ah, Red Bull. Some folks just drink it, but an old timer like me, I find all sorts of uses for it. From cleaning to fixing up the car, I've got 32 genius hacks. Disclaimer, try these at your own risk. Grandpa takes no responsibility. Household cleaning hacks. Now listen up. Red Bull isn't just for keeping you awake. It's a secret weapon for cleaning your home. Don't believe me? Well, let Grandpa show you how this fizzy miracle juice can tackle all sorts of messes. Battery terminal cleaner. Got a car battery covered in that white, crusty gunk? Just pour a little Red Bull on the terminals, let it fizz for a minute, and wipe it off with a cloth. The acidity helps break down the corrosion so your battery stays in top shape. You'll be surprised at how much better your car starts after this trick. Stain remover. Spilled coffee on your favorite shirt? Or maybe the grandkids smeared ketchup all over the couch? Dab some Red Bull onto the stain, let it sit for a few minutes, and wash as usual. It helps break down the stain before it sets. Just don't let Grandma catch you wasting a whole can on the laundry. Metal polish. Your old silverware or jewelry looking a little dull, soak them in Red Bull for about 10 minutes, then wipe them clean with a soft cloth. The carbonation and acidity work together to remove tarnish and restore the shine. Works great on coins too. So if you've got a collection, give them a little Red Bull bath. Rust remover. Rusty tools, bolts, or even an old bicycle chain, soak them in Red Bull for a few hours, then scrub lightly. The acidic properties eat away at the rust, making them look good as new. It's like giving your tools a second life, just like how I feel after a midday nap. Toilet cleaner. Out of toilet cleaner? No problem. Pour a can of Red Bull into the bowl, let it sit for 30 minutes, and scrub with a toilet brush. The acid helps break down stains and limescale. It's a weird trick, but hey, it works. Just don't let your guests know why your toilet smells like an energy drink. Sticky residue remover. Got sticker residue stuck on your furniture, jars, or even a window? Soak a paper towel in Red Bull and rub it over the sticky mess. The sugars and acids help loosen the glue so it wipes right off. Works great on price tags, tape residue, and even old bumper stickers. Carpet stain remover. Spilled something on the carpet? Blot, don't rub. The stain with Red Bull. Let it sit for a few minutes, then clean with soapy water. Works like a charm, just don't let the grandkids know, or they'll start spilling things on purpose just to watch Grandpa's magic trick. Shoe scuff remover. If your shoes have scuff marks, dip a soft cloth in Red Bull and rub the spots gently. It removes dirt and makes your shoes look fresh again. Perfect for when Grandma yells at me to clean my old boots before stepping inside. Whiteboard cleaner. If your whiteboard has old, stubborn marker stains, just wipe it down with a cloth dipped in Red Bull. The fizzy magic lifts off the ink, making your board look brand new. Works great on kids' drawing boards too, because let's face it, those little rascals love drawing on everything. Tile grout cleaner. Grout looking grimy? Pour some Red Bull onto the grout lines, let it sit for a few minutes, then scrub with a brush. It helps dissolve dirt and makes those tiles shine like Grandpa's bald head. Just make sure to rinse afterward, or your bathroom will smell like an energy drink factory. Grease stain fighter. Got an old grease stain on your clothes or furniture? Red Bull can help break it down. Just pour a little on the stain, let it sit for a few minutes, and scrub it out with dish soap. It won't work on everything, but it's worth a shot before tossing your favorite work shirt. Windshield cleaner. Bugs, dirt, and grime all over your windshield. Pour some Red Bull onto a microfiber cloth and wipe down your windshield for a quick clean. The acids break down gunk, and the carbonation gives it a streak-free shine. Just don't try this while driving. Grandpa's not bailing you out of that one. Mirror and glass cleaner. Need a streak-free shine on your mirrors? Spray or wipe a little Red Bull on them, then buff with a dry cloth. Works great in the bathroom, especially after all that steam fogs things up. Shower head descala. If your shower head is clogged with mineral buildup, pour Red Bull into a bag, tie it around the shower head and let it sit for an hour. The acid breaks down the lime scale, restoring the water flow. No more weak showers. Grandpa needs full power. Pet fur cleaner, emergency use. Grandkids got dog fur all over the couch? In a pinch, you can dampen a cloth with Red Bull and wipe down fabric to help pick up pet hair. Just make sure to go over it with a proper cleaning after. You don't want your dog licking the couch later. Personal care and grooming hacks. Now, I may not be a fancy city man with a cabinet full of expensive products, but I know a thing or two about keeping fresh. And guess what? Red Bull can do more than wake you up. It can even help you stay clean, fresh, and looking sharp. Let's dive in. Hair volumizer. Back in my day, hair had to stand tall, just like Grandpa did in the army. If you want some extra volume, rinse your hair with Red Bull before styling. The caffeine helps stimulate hair follicles, and the sugar gives a bit of texture. Just don't blame me if grandma calls you spiky. Foot soak for tired feet. You ever spend a whole day on your feet and feel like your toes might fall off? Well, soaking them in Red Bull can help. The caffeine can reduce swelling and help you feel refreshed. Just don't let grandma catch you wasting a whole can on your feet. Bug bite relief. Mosquitoes love me almost as much as grandma does. If you get a bite, dab a little Red Bull on it. The acidity helps reduce the itching and swelling. No need for fancy creams, just grandpa's good old tricks. Nail polish thinner. Grandma loves her nail polish, but sometimes it gets too thick to use. Instead of tossing it, just add a few drops of Red Bull and shake it up. Works like a charm. Just don't mix it up with your drink, unless you like your polish extra caffeinated. Shoe deodorizer. Listen, I'll admit it, old man shoes aren't always the freshest smelling. A quick spray of Red Bull inside your shoes can help neutralize odors. It's not a magic potion, but it'll hold you over until you can give them a proper wash. Hand degreaser. Been working on the car? Grease all over your hands? Just pour a little Red Bull on your palms, rub them together, and rinse with soap and water. It helps break down tough grease and oil. Grandpa approved for mechanics everywhere. Red Bull ice bath for puffy eyes. Didn't get much sleep last night? Maybe you had one too many Red Bulls? Soak some cotton pads in cold Red Bull and place them over your eyes for 10 minutes. The caffeine helps reduce puffiness so you don't look like a raccoon in the morning. Lip scrub for chapped lips. Winter makes my lips drier than an old biscuit. Mix Red Bull with a little sugar and rub it on your lips for a quick exfoliation. Rinse and boom, smooth lips, ready for a kiss from grandma. DIY hairspray for texture. Ever wish your hair had that rough, beachy look? Pour Red Bull into a spray bottle and mist your hair lightly. The sugar adds texture, while the caffeine keeps your scalp happy. Just don't overdo it, or you'll smell like an energy drink all day. Makeshift mouthwash. Alright, this one's for emergencies only. If you're out of mouthwash and need to freshen up, swish some Red Bull around for a few seconds. It won't kill all the germs, but the acidity and carbonation help loosen up plaque and bad breath. Just don't make a habit out of it, or you'll be paying your dentist a visit. Face toner, if you're brave enough. If your skin is feeling dull, dabbing a little Red Bull on your face can help tighten your pores and give a slight glow. It's not exactly a spa treatment, but hey, grandpa's got to improvise sometimes. Car and outdoor hacks. Now, a good grandpa knows that taking care of your car and outdoor space is just as important as keeping yourself clean. And wouldn't you know it, Red Bull is useful for that too. It's like having a whole toolbox in a can. Let's get into it. Windshield cleaner. Driving around with a windshield full of bug splatters and dirt? Pour a little Red Bull on a microfiber cloth and wipe it down. The acidity helps break down grime, leaving your windshield sparkling clean. Works great after a road trip. Just don't pour it into the wiper fluid tank unless you want your car smelling like an energy drink factory. De-icing agent for windshields. If winter leaves your windshield covered in ice, don't panic. Just pour some Red Bull over the ice and let it sit for a minute. The acid helps melt the ice faster, so you don't have to scrape like a madman in the freezing cold. Works in a pinch when you don't have de-icer handy. Rusty bolt loosener? Got a bolt that just won't budge? Before you grab the WD-40, try soaking it in Red Bull. The carbonation and acid help eat away at rust, making it easier to twist loose. Works on old tools too, so if you've got a wrench that's been sitting in the garage for 20 years, give it a Red Bull bath. Car chrome polish. If your car's chrome accents are looking dull, wipe them down with a cloth dampened in Red Bull. The acidity removes oxidation, bringing back that mirror-like shine. Just don't go wiping your whole car with it. You'll attract every fly in town. Dirty headlight cleaner. If your headlights are cloudy and dim, rub a little Red Bull on them with a soft cloth. The carbonation helps break down dirt and foggy buildup, so your lights shine brighter. It's an easy trick for safer night driving. Plastic furniture cleaner. Got an old plastic chair or table sitting outside covered in grime? Wipe it down with Red Bull and watch the dirt lift off. The acids help remove stains and mildew, making your outdoor furniture look brand new. DIY and miscellaneous hacks. Now, I may not be an inventor, but I sure know how to make the most out of what I have. Red Bull isn't just for drinking. It's a handy little tool for all kinds of random problems. Let's dive into these last 6 hacks. Gum remover. Ever get gum stuck to your shoe, clothes, or, heaven forbid, your hair? Don't panic, just soak the gum in Red Bull for a couple of minutes. The carbonation helps loosen the gum's stickiness, making it much easier to scrape off. Trust me, I've saved a few grandkids' hairdos this way. Sticker residue remover. Nothing's worse than peeling off a price tag or label and being left with that stubborn sticky gunk. Pour a little Red Bull on a cloth and rub the area. The acid breaks down the adhesive, making it much easier to wipe clean. Works great on jars, furniture, and even old bumper stickers. Coin cleaner. If you've got old tarnished coins lying around, drop them in a small bowl of Red Bull. Let them sit for about 10 minutes, then give them a quick wipe. The acids work to eat away at oxidation, leaving your coins shiny again. Now, if only I could find some rare ones to retire on. Whiteboard cleaner. You ever try to erase an old dry erase marker and it just won't budge? Dampen a cloth with Red Bull and wipe the whiteboard clean. The carbonation helps lift the stubborn ink stains, making your board look brand new. Teachers, take note, Grandpa just saved your lesson plan. Nail polish thinner. Grandma loves her nail polish, but sometimes it gets thick and clumpy. Instead of throwing it out, just add a couple of drops of Red Bull to the bottle and shake it up. It helps restore the polish's smooth texture so she can keep looking fancy without wasting a bottle. Shoe sole cleaner. If the bottom of your sneakers are looking grimy, pour a bit of Red Bull on a toothbrush and scrub the soles. The acid helps break down dirt and scuff marks, making your shoes look brand new again. Just be careful. If you do this too often, Grandma might think you've been out buying new shoes instead of cleaning them. Hand warmer in a pinch. Ever been stuck outside on a cold day with freezing hands? Well, if you've got a can of Red Bull, you've got a quick solution. Hold the can in your hands and shake it lightly, not too much, or you'll have an explosion. The slight chemical reaction from the carbonation can generate a little warmth, making it a decent hand warmer in a pinch. Once it's warm, go ahead and drink it. You'll get both heat and energy. Just don't tell Grandma I told you to shake your drinks. Fire starter boost. Starting a fire can be tough, especially if the wood is a little damp or stubborn. If you need a little extra boost, pour a small amount of Red Bull onto the wood or kindling. The sugars and acids in the drink can help the flames catch faster, acting as an accelerant. Just don't go dumping the whole can. You're making a fire, not a fireworks show. This trick is perfect for camping, backyard fire pits, or impressing the grandkids with Grandpa's magic fire juice. Well, there you have it. 32 ways to use Red Bull that'll make you look like a genius. Just remember, try these at your own risk. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a nap. But before I go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Grandpa needs all the support he can get.